Hey, 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 y'all. Welcome to another episode of Mindset Challenge. Okay, we are on episode 18. And notice I did say episode, I didn't say day. All right, we're on episode 18. And if you are new to this channel, I'm going to ask that you go ahead kindly and like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications so every time I upload a video, you actually can be notified. My name is Coach Naira. I'm a transformational life coach, speaker, and retreat leader, also an author, okay, international best-selling author. I come to you today as we are on episode 18 and we are going through the fruits of the Spirit from Galatians 5:22. Thus far, we have done the fruit of the Spirit of love, joy, and today we are doing peace. My God, my God, my God. Okay. So if you are here and you have been following the journey, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for continuing on with this deep dive of your healing as your coach, as healing right along with you. Okay. So you should have your journals. You need your glasses, as you're reading in your scriptures. You also should have a pen. And I will also say to you, get someone else in this journey right along with us. If you are new to the channel, it is really key that you have these very exact same things. And I will also say engage in the process, right? Engage in the process. What I've come to know when people write things down, type it out, they actually commit it to memory, they commit it to spirit. And being that we are dealing with the fruit of the spirit of peace, my God, when I tell you for the last week, I've had to go through things that I had to maintain my peace. If y'all have been in this journey, just let me know if you've had to go through something where you had to maintain your peace. Like everything that you have been doing up to this far, things have come in the road or in the path or in the process that you had to remember, like, I'm in a process of mindset. I'm in a process of mindfulness. I'm in a process of healing. And I have to maintain that which I have done, right? I've let go some old things. And as I've let it go, it doesn't serve me anymore. The process is making me to have progress with the new mindset, a new attitude, and a new way of responding. Okay. What I've come to understand, and I think you know this too, I really do, that peace is not the absence of problems. It's the stability during the time of them. And for the last week, that's what I've had to go through. On this journey, I had a family emergency where my stepdad had to have a major surgery on the date of my biological father, his transition anniversary. I came on my last episode. We talked about the journey of me finding Dynetics. And on that same day, 25 years later, I was at the hospital with my stepdad. So, and that's been a journey for this whole week. It's been a journey along with other things. But I realized this. I say, I'm in a process. I'm helping all of these different people to be in this process, and things are coming in at me. So, what God is telling me is that you're not absence of problems. Not that I ever thought that, but it's a reminder for those who are trying to do well by themselves is a blessing. You can write that down. That's a very important point. That a reminder for those who are trying to do well by themselves is a blessing. So to have problems is actually a blessing because it strengthens your character. It strengthens your character. And so many people believe that when you are obtaining peace or when you're trying to have peace, things become easy. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's when you gonna really have the rough side of the mountain, right? But I would rather come up on the rough side of the mountain. Come on, than the smooth side. Because at least during the rough side, during the tough side, you have things that you can hold on because it's rough. Which means you have experiences in your life that you've gone through and that you gotta go through that you can hold on to that can help you to get up that mountain. Okay. So peace is learning how to remain emotionally centered even when you feel uncertain. Now, let me know how this is working, resonating with you. There's been times when I was going through something within these last few days. I'm like, oh, like, okay, where am I? What's happening? What you understand? And it wasn't all, what I was experiencing personally, but those who are around me. And I had to stabilize. Come on now. Come on, y'all. Who am I talking to? I had to stabilize the people around me. I had to stabilize the environment. I had to stabilize the process while trying to maintain my level of peace, my level of joy to exemplify the love for the process. Come on. I had to exemplify the love for the process. So peace is not found when problems disappear. Peace is developed within the problem. Hmm? Because now you get to emotionally mature. Write it down. We're talking about the fruits of the spirit, y'all. You get to develop during the times of trials. You get to develop yourself, your mindset, your character, your emotions. And you get to develop. See, we're on the job training. You're training yourself to be the man or the woman that you desire to be next level. And it's a training. Nothing in life is meant to be easy, right? Anytime you have a difficulty factor, then joy comes after that. Ease comes after that. Struggle is ordained. And so find joy in the problem because you get an opportunity. I get an opportunity to regulate our emotions. Who am I talking to today? I mean, just think about that. You are the author of your story, which means you get to regulate how you're going to experience the story through your emotions. And so, what I've learned for me, that what does my peace look like? Go ahead and define your peace. Define peace for you. My peace looks like remaining calm under pressure. I've heard this, and I actually kind of, it's one of my mottos, pressure makes diamonds or buzz pipes. So how calm can your mind remain? Calmness don't mean weakness. Write that down. Calmness does not mean weakness. Calmness actually defines a level of strength. And that calmness will help you to embody the peace that you have developed. Hmm? Learning how to protect your energy, learning how to protect your space by remaining in the discipline of your self love, your transformation, your deep dives that you've been doing every single day or every single episode up to this point, the jewels that you're learning, the jewels that you're applying, the way that you're going through this thing. You got to know that you'll be tried by your process because that helps to develop the progress. So the discipline of your mind that you know how to shut the noise off because it's not always external. It's the internal noise. It's the internal chatter. It's the your mind telling you things that you can't do it, you won't do it, or whatever that noise is that you know how to have the discipline to shut it down. Who needs to shut down something today? Hmm? Where the talk has overrode your progress. Shut the noise down. Hmm? Because unhealed pain disrupts peace. The pain that not only you've gone through, not only what you've done to yourself, but what others have done to you, what you've seen others do, what you've done to another. All of that constitutes levels of trauma. And so this process is helping us, it should be, to unravel certain things as we look deeper and be truthful and be honest with ourselves and really get up off some of this stuff through journaling and really like looking, okay, like, yeah, oh, this right here, it gotta go. This right here, I'm tired of this. This right here, yes, I'm weak in this area. This right here, eliminating, eradicating certain things in your life, and then keep yourself in a process, feeding your mind, feeding your spirit, so that you don't disrupt your peace by the inner chatter, hmm? The inner noise, the anxiety, the anger, the frustration, the overthinking, the constant stress, the undissolved emotional weight. All of that is disruption to the peace. And it disrupts our nervous system. So your nervous system was not designed to live in emergency forever. So we have to learn how to establish peace by decision. I decided, no, 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 no. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm gonna remain calm. And I'm gonna not just think my way through this thing. I'm not just gonna think my way through this thing. I'm gonna progress my way through it. Whatever is going on in your life right now, listen up, and get real close to the microphone. Whatever is going on in your life, you are the architecture of your peace. You design it. You define it. You get to say what is and what's not. You are the fruit of your spirit. So whatever your spirit is, it's you. Whatever it will become, it's you. And so, mindset, mindfulness is really important to calm down your nervous system so you can progress your way through. It's mind over matter because the mind is making the body sick. So, wherever we are, I want you to define and determine what it is. How can I get myself? Write this down. Okay. Here's some things that I really want you to really engage in and seeing how you can eliminate or eradicate. Number one, overthinking. What's constantly playing in your mind? What's the dominant thoughts? Hmm? How can I overcome this one thing? This thing that just constantly is going, is going, is going, is going. I go to bed, it's there. I wake up, it's there. I start doing other things, and whoop, here come that thought again. How do you overcome overthinking? What can you do? Okay. The next one would be emotional exhaustion. Why do you emotionally feel tired, and what can you do to stop being emotionally exhausted? Hmm? If you are experiencing grief, how can you get through it? How can you get through grief? Resentment, carrying emotional burdens too long, things that have been just on your back for so long. How can you overcome it? What process can you do? One of the things that helped me, as I talked about in the last episode, and I'm gonna actually drop my link again, just reading the book Dianetics helped me. Just reading the book, just getting answers to my problems and sticking to a process that I know that's working for me. Sometimes we put ourselves in situations and we start going back because we don't see immediate results. No, you got to stick it out. It may take a little longer, but it's okay. The race is not to the swift nor to the strong, but those who can endure to the end. So you and I have to have some endurance. You and I got to keep going. Whatever you doing to get your life in order, you got to stay with it. Somebody write that down. I gotta stay with it. Stay with it. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't give out. Stay with it. And if it's challenging you, then that's where growth is. Growth is in the challenge. But in the challenge, you got to know that you got a level of peace and comfort that surpasses all understanding. Sometimes you may not even understand why you're so peaceful in the midst of hell. It's because you're doing the work, but don't stop doing the work. A delay is not a denial to your growth. Sometimes you are going to be delayed in your process, but you keep going and you strengthen yourself in the process. And what I've come to find, the best way you can strengthen yourself is alignment. Get in alignment with your mind, your spirit, your body, your finances, and community. This is what this is all about. A community that's in alignment, somewhere where you can tap in, somebody that you can tap into that's going to help you to increase your ability to keep going. To keep going. Distractions disturbs peace. And so, what steals your peace most often? And it's not always the what, baby. It's the who. It's the who. It's the where. It's the where, the what, and the who. Hmm? So, as we're talking about the fruit of the spirit, my question is: are you protecting your 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 peace, or are you sacrificing it? And so, you have to, um, in order to maintain your peace at times, you have to be able to practice saying no, change environments, limit negativity. Now, all of these things seem easy. It's like rolling off my tongue, but get in action and see how much of a challenge it becomes for you. Hmm? Healing relationships and changing thought patterns. And keep it in mind and in heart. That's alignment, that not everyone or everything deserves to have access to your levels of peace. And I did say levels plural because peace comes in levels, it comes in degrees. Hmm? And so with this activation, I want you to look at what boundaries or what actions can you take today to protect your levels of peace while you're in your process of growth and development. And it's going to be tried during the most roughest times. What thoughts, what persons, what habits is stealing your peace? Write it out. Hmm? And so peace is not a weakness. You're not weak when you're peaceful, especially when the devil is coming after you. The devil, the weaknesses of yourself internally, and the devil outside of you. It's okay to maintain your peace. You're not weak. Peace is strength under control. You got to remember these things. Peace is strength under control. You deserve peace mentally, you deserve it emotionally, you deserve it spiritually. But you got to try to self. You got to try yourself. You got to try yourself during the toughest time to see if you can maintain peace. You got to try it out. Right when you noticing things is going haywire, things are acting up. Tap in. Write that down. Tap in. We're talking about the fruit of the spirit. And it has to be cultivated. It has to be developed. It has to be strengthened. It has to be sought after. You got to seek after yourself. Seek after your abilities. The Bible says, seek and you shall find. What are you finding within? It got to be sought after. You got to seek yourself out. You got to seek yourself out and get up and do something for yourself. Secure benefits for yourself. Every time you watch these videos, you should be securing something within you for yourself. And then guess what? The peace that you have create an atmosphere of peace. We're talking about the fruit of the spirit. Resist the devil and make him flee from you. Make them flee from you. Sometimes we are sitting there, we're looking in the mirror, we see the devil from within. We lay in the bed and we turn over, the devil is right there. You get in your car, you're riding down the street, the devil is right there. Weaknesses is what I'm talking about. But you got to strengthen yourself and test yourself during the times of trials to cultivate the peace from within. Peace for me equals God. Because God is not the author of confusion. And so the less confusion, the most peaceful, the more peaceful peace you have. You got to be able to do things in decency and in order. And that helps to increase your peace. Do it in decency, do it in order. Don't be lackadaisical. Seek refuge from lack of strength and laziness because lack of strength and laziness equals chaos. Laziness will disrupt your peace. So we got to build ourselves up to continue on. And so I say this to say all of that. The fruit of the spirit is you. Create, maintain, and determine your next level of peace. That's the fruit of the spirit that I offer to you today. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that under trial and under tribulations that I have the strength, the wherewithal to carry on. What about you? Carry on. Carry on that when people see you, you have an undeniable level of peace. So you got to practice some things in order to have, you got to practice the words that come out of your mouth during the toughest times. Develop yourself. See, heal on purpose. That's intentional. Develop yourself and stay in the process. Whatever you are doing for you, stay with it and kick back the enemy. Stay with it. Say it with me. I'm going to stay with it. I'm going to stay in my process. I'm going to continue on. I'm going to press through and I'm going to connect. I'm going to collaborate and I'm going to celebrate me at all costs. I'm going to connect. I'm going to collaborate. I'm going to celebrate me at all costs. I'm going to connect with like minds. I'm going to collaborate with like-minded men and women. And I'm going to celebrate me because I deserve to be celebrated. We invalidate ourselves so much. We talk negative about ourselves so much that it disrupts peace from within. And we do it so much that it seems normal. But today, it's a new way. Write it down. Today is a new way. So keep celebrating you. Keep connecting, keep collaborating, keep putting yourself in positions and in spaces that's going to further your growth and development. Keep connecting. Sometimes we get caught up chasing a bag. We caught up chasing a dollar. No, chase you. Chase your happiness. Chase your peace. Chase your joy. Chase your love for yourself. You got to be willing to go the extra mile for you. And so today in this community, I call on my community. I call on you. I call on you to deny and resist the devils from within and without. And what I love about that book, Dianetics. I wish I had it before me. In the book, on page 65, it says that if there was ever a devil, the reactive mind designed it. Hmm? Learn about the mind. I'm not asking you to, seek a religion. No, learn about the mind so you can master your mind. And so I thank you. I thank you today for standing on business with developing your peace. I thank you today. I thank you for staying within the process, staying in the process, and staying connected to your coach because I am your transformational life coach. Every time you tap in here, then you tapping into your coach. And so I just want to congratulate you for staying in the process. The race is not to the swift nor to the strong, but those of us, God darn it, that would endure to the end. Keep enduring and fight like hell or heaven to maintain and protect your peace. Hey, this is your coach, Nayyirah. I'm going to drop the link in the comments for those of you who don't have that book, Dianetics. I desire for you to get it. And if you know somebody else that needs this level of healing, give it to them. We are on episode 18. And I thank you so very much for tuning in today. And may God continue to bless you, protect you, heal you, grow you, and keep loving on you. This is Coach Nayyirah, Heal on Purpose.